Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and I've been playing a lot of pugs lately, especially on my road to level 10. I've been streaming a lot, whatever, but they're all solo queue pugs, and because of that, because I'm getting 4 random teammates every single time, there's some things that I found that I need to avoid or that I need to do if I want to win pugs more often. Now, some of these things are things I see myself doing or I catch myself doing. Other things are things I catch my teammates doing, right, that they should avoid or they should do better. So these are 5 things that you need to do or avoid if you want to win more pugs. Number 1 is realize when some things just aren't working, right? You want to stay humble. Let's say you're on B site and the people that you're playing against just have your number at B. You're just not hitting your shots there for some reason. It's okay to say, hey, can I swap with somebody at A, right? You have to put your ego aside and just try to win the game rather than going, oh no, this is the round, I'll pick it up. Oh, my teammates suck, it's my site partner that's, we're not playing well together. That could be a valid excuse. Not everybody automatically plays well together. Maybe you're going to play better with the guy at A, but, just being able to put your ego aside and say, hey, this isn't working for me. Can somebody swap? And if they say no, you got to get your shit together, right? It's not somebody else's duty to swap out of their position if they're playing well, right? Just because you're playing poorly. So that's another thing that you have to be careful about. You just need to stay humble throughout the whole thing. Now, number 2, I do this a little bit too much, is don't overcommit just for the clip, right? There's been so many times where I'll get the easy 2K entry onto a site. I'll have the site because they only play 2 there, and then I'll try to find the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and when I do that, I'll die, right? And usually when I get those 2K site entries, it's because I'm lurking or the CTs aren't expecting it because I don't have a team with me. So I take all that space really quickly, and then because I immediately die because I'm looking for that 3rd kill instead of just pausing, my team doesn't have enough time to come up onto the site behind me, so we just end up losing that space. And while we might have the numbers advantage at that point, it's not as guaranteed of a round as it could be because I'm too busy trying to get the 3rd kill, the 4th kill, the 5th kill, right? So if you take space, that's great. It's not always about stats, right? Having one flashy play in a game but losing the game isn't going to matter, right? You want to just win the game. It doesn't matter if you have flashy plays, right? Number 3 is realizing when rounds aren't winnable and not just going for the kills to boost your stats, right? You want to save, but you don't want to play too close for the exits, unless it's smart to play for the exits to hurt their economy, right? And you don't necessarily need to save. You have the money built up, right? There's a lot of situational stuff, but mostly don't just go for kills to go for kills, right? Realize when a round is not winnable. Take Inferno, for example. They have B site. You're on CT side, right? They have B site. There's 2 of you versus 4. And CT smoked. Just fall back and save at that point. Building that economy is something that is so underrated and underutilized in pugs, especially solo queue. Now, number 4 is something that I realize a lot, and it's if I'm watching somebody play, right, you can't just judge this off of somebody's rank, somebody's level, right? You actually need to see them play, and I'll realize this about maybe 6 rounds in. They're in a clutch situation. I've died earlier in the round. I got my 1 and died, right? And now it's a 2 versus 2, and I'm watching my teammates play, and they look so lost. They have no idea how to win it, and it's not just like, oh, all my teammates are worse than me, I should be in the clutch situation. No, this is like where it's actually painful to watch, and you're like, wow, if I was in this situation, this round would be over, because I understand where they are, I know where to position myself. My teammates they're not picking it up. So realizing when you're the one that needs to be in a clutch situation, again, you can't predetermine that when going into a game, unless it's like you're level 10 and everybody is level 6s, you're probably going to be the one, want to be the one in the clutch, but if they're all the same within a couple ranks of you, right? You don't automatically know that. Everybody plays a little bit different, but maybe at that point you need to slow your gameplay down a little bit just so you can be the one in that 1 versus 1 to secure the round. And the 5th and final tip, it might be the easiest for some of you. It's fairly easy for me. It might be very difficult for others, where it's just don't tilt, right? Just don't get upset at your teammates. If your teammate makes a mistake, It happens. What, are you going to yell at them? Is that going to make them not make the mistake the next round? Probably not, right? So just being able to control your emotions and not letting them take advantage of you, right? If you do have a teammate that's flaming everybody for no reason and getting upset at everybody, right? I really hate blocking them in game because then it makes their name red and it's hard to tell if they're alive or dead. So you can't just click on their name and drag their volume to 0, right? You don't have to go through and block them. Yeah, you can still see what they're typing in chat, and that's just something you have to deal with, but you can't let that get to you. You have to just stay focused on just getting the win, getting out of that game, and moving on to the next one. I hope at least one of these tips was helpful to you. If you want your demo reviewed by me, or if you want private coaching by me, or if you just want to support the channel, click the join button on the channel page. There's a couple different tiers membership options that are available to you. So thank you all for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.